Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First play is to the air. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play nets them 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, Darnold. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. He'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door a bigger gap in the future.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Here's Charbonnet. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pickup of 2 here. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
We go side.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18.
Sprout in the air to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11. 18. What's that? Hey, we're no more.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. 30. Gets the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
We go side.
Darnold now to throw. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
4 yards.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing here, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Out, protect. On 18.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. This goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Out. There we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
On 18. Let's go. Why Tony?
Grab the throw on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Another Texans 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Texans.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
South.
Here's Stroud now. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room into the secondary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here's Charbonnet again on second. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darnold. This is Kupp. That's Kupp. And he's taken down at the 30. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Darnold to throw. He's got it. It's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Charbonnet is in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown! Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. Completed to Collins. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Out of the play. 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Why, Tony?
Stroud's going to throw for it. Into the hands of Dell. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Again, Stroud. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tony.
A give to Mixon up the middle. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, south. 18. That's it.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
19 Texas. 18. Let the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Makes the catch. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
18. What's that?
Mixon will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. Catches it at the 1. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Right, Tony. Hey, Uno Mars.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
New set of downs from 37.
What's that? 18. What's that? Buggy. 19 Texas. Eleven.
1st down throw by Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Over. Swap.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's up? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up? South.
To the air, Stroud. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Going after it, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Darnold. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Texans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First and 10 on the Mixon. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the third. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey.
Keeping it with Mixon. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Downfield and finds Shaheed. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 29.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal. Here's Charbonnet. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's got it, so they'll go a little ways back with a touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Now it's Milrow in the offense, looking to go for 2.
The Seahawks will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Texans nearing their first win of the season. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Forward. 18. That's right.
On play action, here's Stroud. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they give to Mixon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, ready? No.
Again, this is Mixon. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front.